Hello, people. I'm Arunab Agrawal, and welcome back to Arunab Codes. So, in today's video, I'm gonna just go over some of the past problems that I have done in the preparation or in the month of preparation of INOI, right? So, let's begin. So, what we are gonna do is we are gonna do patterns, and like I'm gonna explain you the problems on the whiteboard, and then we are gonna see the actual problems themselves, right? Perfect. All right. Wait a second. Yes. So what we have here is my blackboard. So let's start with this problem. So this problem is like kind of another pattern that I've noticed a lot actually, I would say. Like this pattern is quite repeating in many problems. Yeah. So Jamnash is at the fruit market. So person named Jamnash, right? He's at the fruit market. And he has three types of fruits which are A, B, and C. Fine. Perfect. Now, what are we talking about? So these are three types. So these are type 1, wait, type 2, type 3. And these are the prices. So these are price A, price B, and price C. So what our purpose is going to be here is we need to find out that the lowest that we need to find out the so the Jamnash, the person has to get two fruits, and we need to find out the lowest amount that he can do so. So in this case, we have n number of fruits. I think no, sorry, it's x. So the total number of fruits is x, right? So what we need to do is we need to get somehow reach the number of x while having the lowest price. Now I think this is kind of an easy problem, I'd say, but yeah, it's required me to think a bit. I would say like 5 or 2 minutes, like around that. So what the solution for this would be? X minus 1 into a. That's the price of a, right? So a is the price of type 1, as I have mentioned here, and type 2 plus the price of b. But another caveat that I have noticed here is the input is not sorted. So A can be greater than B, or B can be greater than A, right? So to solve this, I have approached this problem with a different method in coding. Like this is the exact method, but you need to sort this first in coding, right? Let me show it to you. See, what I've done here is I've taken XABC, that's the input statement, as you can see here, and I have put them into a vector. Now vectors are dynamic arrays, so let me tell you, vectors are dynamic dynamic arrays, right? So what do these arrays do? Well, first of all, they can be expanded infinitely. Expanded infinitely. And this concept took me a little while to understand, like when I was learning it. And by the way, this concept is not given in the roadmap that I have provided in the first video, right? This is known as STL, Standard Templating Library of C++. So that particular library in C++ has like different languages, different algorithms or different data structures which you can use as a function, as a predefined function in a way. So like you can sort stuff, and there's this data structure of vectors, so that eases your job very well, right? All right, so let's start. So this is how I have approached this problem. As you can see here, I have taken the input of x, a, b and c, right? That's pretty much important. And this is c, so this is input, and then I have input then I have like stored the price of ABC in vectors, right? And then what I've done is, here is this vector, and then what I've done is I've sorted them in ascending order. So the lowest price will be in the starting and the highest price will be at the next, like the last. And this is pretty like easy. This is the core formula actually, right? This right here is a core formula. Let me, you know what? I'll do it on this whiteboard and show you. Let me tell you. So I'm going to dry run this particular formula here. So what does our formula say? Our formula says that x minus 1. What is x here? X is refers to the number of fruits which we are required to get. So x minus 1 into a. Well, one thing, it's not a mentioned a here. If you'll notice keenly, it's mentioned price is 0. Like the first element in the array of, in the vector of prices. Now what does that mean? That means that the lowest price will first be multiplied by x minus 1. So that so let's suppose our, let's do this. So let's suppose we need to get 3 fruits. So our x is equals to 3, right? And fruit A costs 4 rupees, like 4 whatever currency, and fruit B costs 3 rupees and fruit 2 costs 2 rupees. Now what did our loop do? It arranged this into this ascending order. So see, so let me simulate this vector here. So the vector prices will originally be 4, 3, 2. But after the sorting, it will turn to 2, 3, 4. And then what we are going to do is x minus 1, because we don't need the last price to also be the the least one, because we need to get at least minimum of 2 types of fruits, right? That makes sense? Hope so. So x minus 1 into a into price is 1. So it's gonna get the first price is 0 because array indices start from 0. Basic programming trivia. And then what we are going to do is we are going to add the price of 1 of the second like the second lowest thing here. So I think this was our basic problem here of this, and we can start with the next problem here. And this is a really common pattern which I have noticed around here, around like when I've coded stuff. Let me first of all wipe the board. All right, yes. So what we are talking about here is we have problem A and we have problem B. Problem A is worth, how much is it worth? 500 points, yes. And problem B is worth 1000 points. Yes. Now what is our objective is that first of all the problem A reduces by minus 2 per minute, and this is minus 4 per minute, and chef chef takes x to solve here and y to solve here. What we need to do is we need to find out the optimum sequence in which the chef should attempt these problems so as to gain the highest points. Well, this code is super easy. This is just basic simulation, or I have derived a little fancy term for it, pre-greedy. Yeah, it sounds stupid, but it is actually like a lot of times you will observe that you can find problems which utilize something like this. which is known as pre-greedy. Fine. So let me show you the actual problem right now. So this is score A and this is score B. So what we are doing is, first of all, we are simulating that score 8 first of all takes x into 2, so like it takes x times, and then the points which are going to be reduced is this. And also we are not accepting negative values, so we have done the max implementation to find the convert negative to 0. And this is so why have we added x here? Because the reason is that while the chef is solving problem A, the time for the points for problem B is also gonna be reduced. So that's why we have added x plus 4 x plus y here. So what we are doing is multiplying that by 4 and subtracting that by 1000. That's basic maths. And we are just adding the total score of the sequence of AB. Next, what we are doing is we are doing pretty much the same thing for the sequence of PA. So this is we are first of all attempting y into 4, then we are attempting x plus y into 2. And then what we are doing is we are again adding the score, and then in the final output what we are doing is we are adding the total score. And let's do another type of this problem. Yes, this is a really good problem, I'd say. So what we are supposed to do here is, let me scroll down a bit. Yes. So we have two elements. Sorry. So we have we need to make a dish in which there are exactly two ingredients, A, B, C, and D. So they each have their own taste level. Sorry. So their taste level is actually A. Their taste level is B. Its taste level is C. Its taste level is D. What we need to find out is that first of all that these ingredients can only be picked two at a time, like AB, BC, CD, and DA or AD. And what we need to do is we need to maximize the spice level spice level here. So you could have done anything. Well, there are multiple solutions here, but as the main objective of this video is to discuss solutions that I have attempted and some of the problems that I have observed coming up, this is my solution here. So what I've done here is I've taken input of ABC, then right, input of ABC, then I have simulated the conditions, like integer BC is equals to, like I have set a variable. So let's list down the possible conditions here for better clearer understanding. So the chef can take AB as ingredients, BC as ingredients, CD as ingredients, AD as ingredients, which is equals going to be A plus B, B plus C, C plus D, and this is going to be A plus D. Fine. Then what we are doing is we are just maximizing them. All right. So I think this is pretty much it for this video. If you again like this video, thank you so much. If you didn't like this video, please share me the reason why you didn't in the comments. Thank you.